One of our most viewed videos is all about how good the AirPods Pro are at noise cancellation. So when I saw the new ads for the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds, I had to check them out. How is their noise cancellation? How do they compare to the AirPods? And how do they compare to something more expensive like the Bose 700 series? Watch our full review of the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds to see exactly how good they are at noise cancellation and if they stand up to the test against Apple and even their more expensive headphones. Bose is synonymous with noise cancellation. Ever since I first saw the QuietComfort headphones, I wanted to have noise cancellation in my headphones, and it wasn't until I got the QC2s that I was able to finally experience it for myself, and they were awesome. And honestly, that's the main reason I got the AirPods Pro. I wanted something that was portable, but also had great noise cancellation. So when I saw the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds, I had to check them out and see how their noise cancellation was. Life has changed a little bit since I did my last review of the AirPods Pro. I spent a lot of time in the airplane before, and I haven't been on a flight since I think February. So now these days I'm at home, working from home. I am on Zoom calls almost all day, every day. I produce a podcast, and of course I produce these videos after the kids go to sleep. So I thought I'd put these new Bose headphones to the test. These Bose headphones are the first ones that at least I know of that they produce that are earbuds that have active noise cancellation. I talked a little bit in that last video about the difference between active and passive. Active means there's microphones that produce a noise canceling sound that kind of cancels out the sound around you. Passive is like, think big headphones that go over your ears and muffle the sound just because they're big and they cover it up. Bose even says that these are the world's most effective noise-canceling earbuds. They say using a combination of patented active and passive noise cancellation innovations, Bose QuietComfort Earbuds feature all the noise-canceling performance of our best over-the-ear headphones for a compact, truly wireless sound. Now, once again, I want to remind everyone, I am not an audiophile. I am just a tech nerd that loves great quality sound. The Bose QuietComfort Earbuds, what they say. Bose is not as good as marketing machine as Apple is, but they did a pretty good job with their new website for the QuietComfort Earbuds, and I've seen a lot of TV ads for them too. But they say the world fades, your music shines. Better sounds begins with better silence. That's why these sleek new earbuds are designed to break through acoustic innovations with the world's most effective noise canceling. If you go to their website, they are really touting the fact that they have a whole lot of superior technology in terms of noise cancellation, but also in just terms of audio quality. And I'll dive into exactly what I think about this. There is some interesting features that came out with the AirPods Pro that are now in the new Bose QuietComfort Earbuds. There is some ability to change the level of noise cancellation by using some touch controls. Obviously with the AirPods Pro, you kind of squeeze that little knob. I don't know how else to describe it. It does also come with a wireless charging case, which is interesting. I'll talk about that more here in just a second. Just like Apple, these headphones were designed to be used on calls, on Zoom calls. They are not only designed to be listened to, but also to use the microphone. I think Bose has seen how important it is that you sound good as well as be able to hear good. On their website, they talk about in the right earbud, they have a special designed microphone array that picks up the sound of your voice versus the sound around you, which makes you sound clearer. I'm going to test that out here in a little bit too. And another interesting feature that Bose really highlights on their website is the ability to use touch controls, which, like I said earlier, Apple can do that with the squeeze of the knob, but you can actually do a couple more things with the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds that you can't do with the AirPods. You also can connect the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds, it's such a mouthful, to an app on your phone or iPad. I'll talk more about that too here in just a second. They are also water resistant, just like the AirPods Pro, and they offer 6 hours of playback. Obviously, you're going to get a lot less if you are talking, and they do come with a charging case just like the AirPods do too. Once again, Bose really talks a lot about their technology, about how their superior technology really works better, but let's test it out in the real world. Okay, how good is the noise cancellation on the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds? Last time I was able to test this out on a flight from Denver, Colorado to New York. As I mentioned, I haven't been on an airplane since I think February, so we're going to test this out at my home office, which doesn't sound like too crazy of a thing, except for I've got 2 kids, a dog. I usually have a noise machine going on because I like to have some white noise, and I usually have a fan or air filter or personal heater on as well. So you can imagine my office is not exactly quiet, except for at night when I record these videos. So here's what a typical day in my office sounds like without any headphones. I picked this up using a podcast recorder that I have. This is what a day sounds like in my home. Okay, so it's not exactly quiet, is it? There's a lot of noise going on, and besides my wife, she's only like 5 feet tall and like doesn't weigh anything, and she walks like a freaking monster. So I need to be able to focus and listen to what I'm doing and not be distracted by other noises. So here's what it sounds like when you put the Bose QuietComfort earbuds in. And here's what it sounds like when you turn on noise cancellation all the way. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Now, I would say that this is really close, actually, to the Apple AirPods Pro. If the Bose 700 series is a 10, let's just say that's the high watermark for noise cancellation that's available today, I would say that the AirPods Pro is maybe a 9, and the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds are maybe like a 9.25. They're slightly better. Now, here's how everything sounds when I'm working and I have the AirPods Pro in. And here's what it sounds like when I turn on noise cancellation all the way. Now, the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds do a little bit of a better job taking away some of the higher pitch noises in their active noise cancellation. And the AirPods Pro do a little bit better taking away some of that low end. And so I hear a little bit more of the high end that's not being canceled in the AirPods Pro, but I hear a little bit more of the low end in the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds. Not that big of a deal, but the difference is very minuscule, and frankly, they both do a really good job of noise cancellation. Now, once again, these are simulations. They are not true, just how I hear it. And everyone's going to hear things a little bit differently. So I got comments on the last one saying that there's no way this can't be true, but this is the closest I can get. And what's interesting is I'm actually testing the way this all sounds with my Bose 700 series. If you want the absolute best noise cancellation, the absolute best sound, that is going to be the way you go, but they're also a lot more expensive. Okay, let's talk about sound quality. Now, once again, I am not an audiophile, so please don't judge me as such. I know it sounds good. I know what I like to hear. And once again, I'd say that Bose QuietComfort Earbuds are probably like a 9.1, 9.2, and the AirPods Pro are about a 9 in terms of sound quality. They are incredibly close. Now, I really listened very closely to the same songs using both the AirPods Pro and the QuietComfort Earbuds. And the things I noticed just a little bit more with the Bose earbuds was they had a slightly better bass, and I felt like I had just a little bit more of a full picture of the sound. I'm probably not describing that very well, but that's the best way I can describe it. I was incredibly surprised with how good the AirPods Pro were in terms of sound quality when I first reviewed them. And so it's really not all that big of a surprise that they are very, very close in terms of sound quality. Now let's talk a little bit about how these are very, very different products. The first thing I noticed, and the first thing I was incredibly surprised by, was how big this case was. This case is humongous compared to the AirPods Pro case. I don't know if I could even fit this in a pair of jeans that I own. They're so big. It is incredibly lightweight, so that is a big plus. It is also wirelessly charging, which is also another big plus. The AirPods Pro case is also charging too. It's just a lot smaller. The other big difference is just the size of the earbuds themselves. Compared to the AirPods Pro, they're humongous. And I would like to say that they are lightweight enough where you don't notice the difference. But to be 100% honest with you, you notice the difference. I don't like having to put them in your ear and turn them. It is just so awkward, and I hate putting them in. It's tough to tell if they're in correctly, and I did not like the overall form factor of the QuietComfort earbuds at all. I would say the AirPods Pro, at least for my ears, are a 9.5, and the comfort and the overall form factor of the Bose QuietComfort earbuds, I'd say it's like a 6, to be honest with you. I know there are people that the AirPods Pro do not stick in their ears, especially when they are running. I have not had that problem, but maybe if you do have that problem, check out the Bose QuietComfort earbuds. Okay, another big area where Bose and the AirPods Pro are completely different. Bose has done some really interesting things with the software here of their earbuds and with the Bose 700 series. They both have apps where you can customize the headphones. They have different firmware updates so they can update their products as technology gets better or they maybe see a bug. Apple has the same. But the simple fact that Bose is not integrated into Apple, which I know that gives Apple an unfair advantage here, is a huge stinking deal. Here is actually when I was first testing out the Bose QuietComfort earbuds. Here's actually what it sounded like when I was listening to music to try and test out what these actually sounded like. No, YouTube is not freaking out here. It would disconnect all the time. And I know that Apple is obviously going to prioritize their products working well, and it's not fair to Bose, I'm sure. I actually had a lot of problems connecting my QuietComfort earbuds to my Mac. It connected to my iPad and my iPhone with no problem whatsoever, but I had a lot of problems getting it to connect to my Mac and also stay connected to my Mac. If I would move or like walk around the office at all, it would disconnect and get that garbly sound, and it was awful. So be on the lookout for that. If you are a PC user, you might not have these issues, but the AirPods Pro connect to the Mac perfectly. Another great feature is built into both iOS and macOS is the ability to change on the fly from the actual computer or phone if you want it on transparent, if you want noise canceling off or noise canceling on. You have to go through the app or touch a button on the Bose earbuds to change that. And it's not that big of a deal, but little things like that add up when it comes to usability. Another big issue that I had with the Bose QuietComfort earbuds, besides the fact that I couldn't tell how to put them in at first, was the overall seal of the ear. A really cool feature that Apple has is the seal test that's built into the iOS software that allows you to test how good of a seal you have for your Apple AirPods Pro. You simply put your AirPods in your ear and run the test, and it will tell you if you need to adjust the seal, maybe get a different cap for it. And to be honest with you, I couldn't tell on the Bose QuietComfort earbuds how good of a seal I had if I needed to adjust it, because the whole thing in itself is just awkward, and the actual buds themselves are humongous compared to the AirPods. Okay, the Bose QuietComfort earbuds, the final verdict. Now, I know it was a little tough on the Bose QuietComfort earbuds there at the very end, but I do think the Bose QuietComfort earbuds are for a particular person. First, let me tell you who they are not for. They are not for the person that lives in the Mac and Apple ecosystem. If you are, I would honestly just buy the AirPods Pro. The Bose QuietComfort Earbuds are $279. You can get the Apple AirPods Pro for $250. And frankly, you're just going to have a better experience. Even if you are a huge audiophile, the difference between the noise cancellation and the sound quality of the Bose and the AirPods Pro does not justify all the heartache you're going to have trying to get it connected to your Mac, have different connection issues. It's just not worth it, and it's more expensive. Pro tip, I would always recommend that you buy Apple Care for your AirPods. Not because I believe in Apple Care, but because if you lose one of your AirPods, they will send you another one for free. And also, I'm a little bit worried about the battery life of the AirPods. And if your batteries stop working as well, they will send you one for free too. But here is who the Bose QuietComfort headphones are for. If you are not part of the Apple ecosystem, I would take a look at the Bose QuietComfort earbuds. They're a great pair of earbuds that are clearly going after the Apple AirPods Pro and some of the new Galaxy headphones too that I have not tried, and I probably won't try just because of my headaches I've had with this. They are also for the person that for the life of them cannot get the AirPods Pro to stay in their ears. I recently came across these foam tips, which a lot of people swear by. I don't have any problem with the Apple AirPods Pro sticking in my ears. But if you do, check out these foam tips, if you have them already. But if you are the kind of person that just these do not stick in your ears, check out the Bose QuietComfort earbuds. I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you're looking for a great pair of headphones and you aren't part of the Mac and Apple ecosystem. Otherwise, I really like these. They're a great value. They are incredibly high quality. We'll see how they hold up over time. But once again, Apple just has the unfair advantage here for the people that live and breathe in the Apple and Mac world. Do you have any questions or comments about this review? Did you like it? I hope you did, because I was really curious about this, especially after seeing all the commercials on TV. Let us know. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let us know how we can help. And if there's any other products you want us to try. We hope to see you again real soon.